one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villain, taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Welcome to Villains, the podcast. We got a great show tonight, food, entertainment. Don't have the graphic for entertainment, but I have in my head what I want to do, and I'm going to ask these guys. James will be a little bit later, so some of the meat of the stuff that I want to do is going to be a little bit later because it's some funny stuff going on. But let's go ahead and move on. Chris, how are we doing?
It's 2026 in the year of our dear Lord. And I have news that I may or may not share later on in this show. But as an old friend once told me, if you don't push your own car, you're never going to get help pushing it. So you got to get out and push your own car, and that's what I intend to do, is get out and push my own car.
So while you're pushing your own car, I just want to let you know I have that graphic on the standby. I didn't know if we were revealing it or not, so I haven't uploaded it or nothing. But it's literally right there next because I knew I didn't know what you wanted to. But we'll get to that.
Yep.
You can just message me or whatever, or you can upload it yourself. Jesus Christ, you're a whiz at this stuff. All right. Without further ado. Oh, how we doing, Terry?
Feeling good after that new banger I just experienced there.
Yes. Cool. So, next week on Villains the podcast, I will have a new background. This will be up on the wall. My wife's going to choose where to place it. So, it's a gift from my mom. It's going to be really, it's really cool. She got me a really cool Gamecock blanket. I love you, Mom. That thing is warm too. All right. So I don't know how late James is going to be. Like, I have no idea, but I have some funny stuff. I think I'm going to reach out and just ask him real quick, just so I can kind of.
Can I make a recommendation on where to hang that?
Already did. I told him to put that next to the ECU seat cushion and then put that one there, or just put it over it.
I was going to say they are no longer the standard in college football.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, that's irrelevant to me. That's my wife's team. So, like, I don't care if they're the standard or not. That's staying up. Ain't my team though. So I just be real honest with you. Like, I love my wife and I love her team and I love college football but you know, watching Indiana drag Alabama today, man. If you can't love the underdogs, then you know. I will tell you what though, it kind of makes me think college football is scripted like WWE though, because eventually, no matter how good of a coach you are, talent always wins out. So I'm kind of smelling a rat here with your FanDuel theory. But that's a conversation for another podcast. We're not going to get into that here. But I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how good of a coach you are. You cannot take 12, 10-year-olds with guns and win a fight against, Navy SEALs. Just like that's not how it works. That's not reality. So I smell a rat. That's all I'm going to say there. So check out our FAFO for the day. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Man, you see his family, like he's always fucking doing something stupid. I can hear his mom in her head.
She's like, I'm about to take him to the hospital. He never learns.
That's right. I'm not taking it. You never learn. Oh my God, man. But for real though, like, all right, so I get it, right? I understand. People like to do stuff, and you can make a lot of money with viral videos and all that cool stuff, right? But I don't care how good you think you are. The level of risk in that game right there is too high for me personally. I don't want nothing sharp in my foot. I've had something sharp in my foot before, and I'm not a fan. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
I stepped on something today, and I thought my whole foot was going to fall off. I was like, and it was nothing but, I don't know, like a little pebble or something. It wasn't nothing sharp. It was just like a little pebble. And it stuck to my foot. And I'm trying to walk through the room, and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, hobbling along to, like, get to a spot where I can get it off.
Well, the old joke is you step on a Lego, and that shit does hurt. I mean, like imagine stepping on a Lego hurts. What a knife like that going into your foot would be.
I don't want no part of it.
No. But while we're here, of course, I'm pushing something really hard on the network right now, and it's actually generating a ton of views. It's actually going way better than I thought. I haven't talked about it a lot, but this right here. Alrighty, so JT, we've got a great show tonight, man. I wish you could have been a part of it. But like we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. But Villain Gaming is something I've been doing. I've been playing Red Dead 2 NCAA football. I have a series. After the show tonight, I will go live and do the national championship game, which is where I'm at right now against the University of Nebraska. And once that's done, I'm going to start a whole new process. That's why I kind of threw it out there the other day. I want y'all to be a part of it. We're all going to choose a team. And I'm going to do a new dynasty. And we got to choose teams that's not ours. I think I'm going to do the dynasty with East Carolina. I think I'm going to be them, place them in the ACC, and go from there on the conference realignment. And then I want you guys to pick a team. Pick anybody you want, as long as it's not UCLA and Vanderbilt. You can pick Indiana and Ohio State. All I care. I'm playing the game, so I know I'm finna win a lot. So,
did you get my message for that already, or no?
What's that?
Did you get the team I selected already when I messaged the other day, or no?
No.
No. I said for me, I'll take TCU.
Okay. Yeah. See, you can do that. That's what I want. I'm going to do East Carolina. You'll do TCU. Chris can do whoever he wants.
Middle Tennessee State for Chris.
Nah.
Memphis.
Now, you want to win. So picking a P4 team is probably going to be what you want. Now, if you just absolutely were like, I want to be Memphis, but I got to be in the Big 12, I can do that too. It's conference realignment. If that's what y'all choose, you're not going to get the G5 bid. So, that's not going to happen on this game. There's always some G5 team on this game that goes like 60. Let me tell you what happened real quick before we move on. So, I'm playing this Dynasty like right now, and I can make it to the SEC championship game, right? And it says, congratulations, you're playing Kentucky in the SEC championship game. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, Texas is 6-2, and they're 10-2 overall. So I go and look. They only scheduled Kentucky 5 conference games, and they went 4-1 in that. So they got to go to the SEC. Some kind of glitch in the game. Hopefully it'll fix itself right there.
That's pretty accurate in real life.
Right? Kentucky's not going 4-1. But I say that because like I'm playing this, I'm playing that, I'm playing Red Dead 2. Emily's getting us streaming now. She's streaming Red Dead 1 and Pokemon. But check this out. Like, yo, I can't help it. It just tickles me to death.
Jesus, you idiot.
Well, hold on. I will give you context after of what I was doing. But it's funnier if you don't know.
Jesus, you idiots are welcome to each other.
I don't like that.
Just stick together. You want to die, huh? Calm down, will you? Fine, man. It's over. Spare the rest of us. You're done.
I need to get out of here.
God damn it. Christ's sake. Yep. Hey, you, stop. Stop. Yep.
So let me tell you. So I was riding by somebody, and I wear a mask, and I hit, "Hey, partner," like the greeting, and he goes, "Why is you covering?" He said, "Why are you covering with a mask or something?" So I hit the antagonize button, and he said, "Why don't you keep your comments to yourself?" And the guy said, "That's it." Pulled out a gun, so I shot him. Well, as soon as I shot him, here come another guy, and it said witness. So I had to chase him down and shoot him. Well, right then comes that wagon that you saw where I killed the people. Now I have to go and shoot them. And as I'm shooting them, 2 more horses come down because, like, if you let them go, they'll come tell on you. And then all these police will come after you, and there'll be a bunch of them. So. Oh my goodness, that game is fun as hell.
It's kind of like when your stars went up in Vice City. The National Guard would come after you in your Ford Pinto.
He shoots that girl in the face, and she gets up and walks away, and he says, "Hey, stop!" Clap right in the back of the head.
Yeah, that shit's funny, Chris. Like literally. So there's this one place I like to go, Emerald Ranch, and I'll just walk up and just antagonize people. I mean, he says some mean shit, like real mean. He's like, he goes up to one guy. He goes, "You little maggot," and he said, "Excuse me, what did you say?" He goes, "You heard me. I'm talking to you." And he said, "What?" He said, "Come on, maggot," and then start shooting him. I mean, like that shit is like he's a literal menace to society. But let's go ahead and go to our first one. You know how this game played.
I'm looking it over.
This one's deceptively hard.
Give me the pizza. Give me the meatball sub, which is my go-to sub at Subway, by the way. And give me the brownie sundae without the cherries.
Alrighty. No super crazy talk there. I don't really like candied cherries either. I mean, like I can eat them, like if they're on there, but I'd prefer not to have them too. Terry.
Give me the ribs. Give me the tacos. And this might come as a shock to you, Andrew, but I'm not going to pick the cheesecake this round. Give me an apple turnover.
All right. Yeah, not crazy talk. For me, I'm going with the ribs. Ribs are like my favorite food. I'm gonna be real honest with you, man. A good rib is 10 times better than a steak will ever be. I said what I said, and it's the damn truth. The second row, man, I'm going with wings. I love wings, man. Wings are one of my favorite foods. You can get them any way you want. You really can't hate wings because you dictate how they taste. So, I'm going with wings. On the bottom, I'm going with brownie sundae as well, even though I do love an apple turnover. I really do. But a nice brownie sundae with vanilla ice cream on it's really good. I made 2 apple pies today, too. So we'll be eating those after the show. You know how this game's played, though, Chris.
So after much thought and trepidation over this top row, part of 2026 is for me to get healthy. And with getting healthy means losing about 20 to 25 pounds from where I'm at currently. I'm going to keep that Caesar salad and get rid of the ribs. Sounds kind of crazy.
You said eat healthy and you pick pizza.
I mean,
No. I love a good Caesar salad, though, man. I really do. So I feel you there.
On that second row, chicken is high in protein. It's something I'm going to have to start eating a lot of to get myself back healthy. Don't even start that mess, Andrew. Stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm going to continue. So you're being healthy, right?
So I'm going to get the wings. And then this one's a hard one.
Not for me.
Well, we know what you're doing. You know what? Give me the apple turnover. I'm throwing away the cheesecake.
All right. Terry.
Well, I got 100 pounds to go to meet my weight goals. Now, I do love all 3 on top, but Caesar salad is probably one thing I could just eat as my entree and not feel so bad about it because I do love a good chicken Caesar salad. So I think top row, I'm going to get rid of pizza. Second row, this one's an easy one for me because I never really had a good meatball sub, and the ones I had tried, they always give me like really bad heartburn. Like it's never failed. So I'm ditching the meatball sub. Now the bottom row, it took me a while to figure what CTC was.
Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, that sounds like I love cheesecake, I love cinnamon toast crunch, but I don't think I'd want them together. So in this case, I support segregation with this dessert, but since that I can't do that, I'm going to get rid of the cheesecake for the dessert row.
I couldn't agree more. I'm going to get rid of the pizza. The meatball sub, just don't like them. And I love cinnamon toast crunch. I really do, but I don't like cheesecake. So I'm picking the same exact 3 as you, Terry. That's just the way I feel. But cinnamon toast crunch is good. But, that's just a prelude to what our very next one is. So before we go we're going to take our only commercial break. We will be back in, I think it's like 1 minute and 43 seconds or something. Welcome back to Villains, the podcast. Only on the Villain Media Network. So lots of cool stuff. I don't know why it's asking me to use the Christmas pack. I'm pretty sure we're over Christmas by now. Like I said, we're still waiting for James. So I mean, we got a lot of content though. We are not going to do keep three. We are going to do one per row, and this one right here was hard for me on two of them and easy on one for both. So Chris, you go first. One per row.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, and Cookie Crisp.
That's not crazy talk at all, man. I'm not sure I'm going to have the exact same as you because I don't want to spoil it, but I would definitely tear up all three of those cereals. Terry.
I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, and this might come as a shocker, but Life.
No, bro, I love Life cereal. So for me, the top row, man, this just isn't fair.
Mikey loves Life too.
Hey, Mikey, he likes it.
This top row, man, Apple Jacks are really fucking good. I love Captain Crunch, but I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is gonna get the nod here. It's gotta love it. Second row has my favorite cereal, and that's Fruity Pebbles. Like I love that shit. Fruity Pebbles are the best. And the bottom row, man, once again, this shit's just way hard, man. Like all three of those are just fucking delicious. I think I'm gonna go with the Cookie Crisp though, man, because like eating a bowl of small chocolate chip cookies is just really fucking good.
I just had 2 chocolate chip cookies to go with my milk right before the show.
Hey, look, man, chocolate chip cookies are good as fuck, man. I love chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna have some apple pie after the show, so I'm excited about that. But you know how the game is played.
So these first 2 rows are simple for me. Dumping the Apple Jacks and dumping the Reese's Puffs. This third row, this is tough.
It is.
I like all 3 of them on the third row. But if I had to, I'm gonna have to dump the Life. My favorite cereal, my all-time top favorite cereals are Cookie Crisp, Cocoa Puffs, Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles. Those 4. If I'm going to the store and buying cereal, it's generally going to be one of those 4. So, dumping the Life.
I'm not going to disagree with anything you just said. All those cereals are fantastic. Terry.
Well, Chris, now you're up to 50 fucking pounds. You got to fucking. But top row, I'm getting rid of Apple Jacks because I love I don't think I've ever had a Captain Crunch cereal I didn't like. Whether it was Oops All Berries, peanut butter, they were all good to me. Second row was easy for me. It was Lucky Charms because I don't like marshmallows.
That's crazy talk.
Even in my, I could deal with them in my hot chocolate or on top of some candied yams or something for Thanksgiving, but now the third row is definitely a hard one. But I think I would get rid of Cocoa Puffs.
You got back-to-back crazy dogs.
What the hell? Ain't nothing better than a bowl of Cocoa Puffs and having that white milk turn to chocolate milk while you're eating. It's magic, man.
Man, Lucky Charms are all right, man.
I'm trying to lose 100 pounds, remember?
So that's right. So honestly, like Chris and I are exactly like, Apple Jacks has to go just in this scenario, though. I love Apple Jacks. Reese's Puffs is the worst cereal on this graphic. I will say that as proudly as I can. It is the worst cereal on this graphic. So Reese's Puffs can kick all the rocks. Lucky Charms are delicious. On the bottom row, I love all of them. I love all of them on the top row too, but Life's going to have to go in this scenario because Cocoa Puffs are good, like real good, man. Like that, like he said, same way with Cocoa Krispies, that milk turns chocolate and then you get to drink it, man. I'm all in for that.
It's like magic, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So what? I had something else. I can't remember what it was. Must not have been important. Anyway, all right. So let's So why we're still waiting for James. So I want to pull this up real quick before we.
He's delaying because he doesn't want to be on the food portions.
Yeah, right. No, I know what he's doing. So it's currently 7-6. Ole Miss might be going to kick the extra point. You know how the ESPN app is. No, they punted. So it's 7-6. Ole Miss has 2 field goals. So that's what it is. So far, Miami wins, Indiana wins, and Oregon wins. Now, the only one that I saw coming was Oregon. Well, actually, that's not true. So I actually said that Miami deserved to be here. I picked Miami over Texas A&M. I was struggling, and on this week too, I thought Miami, and Chris can attest to this. So there's no lies here. So weeks 3 through 9, I said Miami was the best team in the country. I did. I'm like, this is the best team in the country. And then they kind of ran in some rough times. But this is that Miami team we saw in weeks 3 through 9. To go in and bust up Ohio State like that is crazy, man. Like Miami is fucking good. We said they were the number 1 team in the country. I think a couple of y'all agreed with me, but I had them for 9 weeks in a row, number 1, and I was right in my assessment then. They had a few shocking games, and I think I let the rush get to me, the noise from all the media. Oh, Miami's this, that, or the other. But Miami is that team. I mean, whoever wins this game between Georgia and Ole Miss, and I'm going to say Georgia's probably going to win this game. They're going to probably pull away later in the game is what I'm expecting to happen here. Miami and Georgia is going to be a much better game than we thought it was. They manhandled Ohio State. Chris, and one of the assumptions Georgia is going to win this game here, and I think they will. Ole Miss is threatening to score again, but I think we'll see it. But actually, I don't know. We'll come back. But Miami versus either Ole Miss or Georgia. I think Miami beats Ole Miss straight up if Ole Miss is to win this game, to be honest with you. Either or, Chris, if we're doing Miami, Ole Miss, or Miami, Georgia, who do you have winning either of those games?
It's wild because I had Georgia making it to the national championship, and they got their hands full tonight. It's not going to shock me if they lose. That would make teams with first-round byes a total of 1-7. The only one winning being Indiana. We'll get to that later, but so crazy. If they play Ole Miss, Miami wins.
Correct.
If they play Georgia, I think Georgia wins. Because Georgia's got it out for Carson Beck.
All right. Terry.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Chris. If they play Ole Miss, I think they handle that L. However, with Georgia, I think it's going to be like a close game, maybe like a last-second field goal, but it can go either way. But I would give the edge to Georgia. But then you never know. Maybe Carson Beck's like, I want to get back on my old team too, and maybe play his ass off like he did. I mean, I want to. Besides the game itself, the thing that will excite me most is to see the alumni from both teams on the sidelines cheering for their college.
Yeah, their alma mater. I agree. I think if Ole Miss is to somehow win this game, and I don't think they will. I know Chris says it's possible, and it is possible. 7-6, Ole Miss is driving right now. Got the ball on the 9-yard line. So, I mean, they're doing well. But I still think Georgia pulls away. But either way, the question is, if Miami plays Ole Miss, Miami destroys Ole Miss. That's just reality. The way Miami played against Ohio State is a better football team than Ole Miss. Like that by a lot, too. So Miami beats them easily. Now with Georgia, the reason I'm giving the edge to Georgia, even though Miami I do think is the number one team in the country playing like this, and I'd said it for 6 straight weeks. Georgia and Kirby Smart knows every weakness that Carson Beck has, and that's why they encouraged him to transfer. That's what happened. They wanted Gunnar Stockton going forward. Let's be very clear about that. So they know everything. They know if they pressure him to the right, what he's going to do. If they pressure him to the left, what he's going to do. They watched him in practice for 3 years. Georgia wins that game. Yeah, touchdown. Ole Miss currently 12-7. But that's what's going to happen. So on the other side, Oregon and Indiana. Indiana, of course, blowing out Alabama. And Oregon dismantling a team that pretty much everybody picked. Texas Tech was the team, whatever. I didn't pick them. Chris didn't pick them, but everybody else picked Texas Tech. And they learned something today, something I said last week and the week before. It's all documented. I have it on graphics on there. Oregon is a fantastic team that got hot at the right time. We might see an Oregon-Miami national championship. Like that is a hot and everybody be like Oregon, Miami, but think about it. Oregon and Miami would be the best national championship thing we could do for ratings and fans and just college football in general. That is the best case scenario for college football fans. That would be wild. That would be fun. That would be everything I thought it was going to be. With that being said, as fantastic as Oregon is, and I have them playing in my national championship game against Georgia. Those were my picks from the beginning. That's what we had. We are going to see an Indiana and Georgia national championship. Indiana, like I said, the fix is in. There's no way that you could beat Navy SEALs with 4-year-olds. But with that being said, watching Indiana play Alabama, they were faster, they were stronger, and they were more hungry. Indiana's the best team in the country. Like that's just reality right now. Indiana, Georgia would be a fantastic national championship. That's my pick. What about you, Chris? Like right now, what you know, like not what you picked before.
Given what we know right now, I don't think anybody's beating Indiana. That team, Lord have mercy, that team is good. Well, yes, Mendoza did struggle during the regular season against ranked teams. If you listen to Coach Cignetti, after that Heisman celebration and everything, the first practice after the Heisman ceremony, he literally ripped his team to shreds and told them that was enough of the I don't know how to put it.
Me either.
The glorified bullshit that was being pumped up their asses is literally what he told them. He said, it's time to get back to work because you don't need that smoke up your asses. You need to get back to work. and that's what they've done. That team is scary.
All right. So you got Indiana winning it all. Who do they play?
If it's Miami and Georgia, it's going to be Georgia. If it's Miami and Ole Miss, it'll be Miami.
I got you. But you have Indiana winning it all.
Oh yeah. After seeing that today, that's just, man, that team's lights out better than everybody. And they've already beaten Oregon once.
Yeah. A good game it was, though. They had to score a touchdown with like 30 seconds to go to make it a 10-point game. So let's not underestimate how fucking good Oregon is.
And remember, though, that game was at Oregon, where Oregon hadn't lost in 5 years.
Should have lost last year to Ohio State, but the refs took that away. But that's neither here nor there. Terry.
Yeah, I mean, I got Indiana. The only thing I was wrong about, I thought they were going to lose or win by one score or less, like say 7 points or less. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a blowout. I was like, oh my God. So for me, I still have Indiana winning on, as I originally said, and I had them facing Georgia in the Natty. And I still going to stick with that. It's still going to be a tough tough task from here on out. But the way Signetti was doing it, he made it look like it was easy today. So, I mean, who knows?
Ole Miss went for 2 and missed it.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, Georgia's winning this game. But anyway,
But I would like to see. Now, I picked my brackets. I picked Georgia, Indiana winning it. But I would like to see Miami in there against Indiana.
yeah, that's what everybody wants to see. So really, I just said Indiana's the best team in the country. I'm sticking with my guns. Oregon beats Indiana. Indiana's playing lights out right now, but that Indiana team that played Iowa is still out there. And Oregon's a very, very well coached football team. And they've already played them once.
But while you say that, UCLA, Dante Moore is still out there too.
Right.
I mean, he's doing better though for them. I mean, I'm happy for him. Chip Kelly ran him away.
But you know what? That's neither here nor there for this portion. That is a big deal though.
Yeah, Chris.
I think Oregon beats Indiana. I still think Oregon's the finest team in the land. I mean Indiana's the best team, but that team that Indiana played against Iowa, that team that Indiana had and a couple of Northwestern, that team's still out there. And that was people coaching against Signetti and having some success. Oregon lost by 10 on a touchdown late in the game to make it look worse than it was type deal. I got Oregon winning this game. I got Georgia coming back winning this game. I got them beating Miami. I got Georgia and Oregon in the national championship still. And that may Ole Miss may win today, but I don't think so. But I'm hoping Miami. But with that being said, where's it? I'm so confused. Oh. James.
What's good, y'all?
All right, real quick before we move on. Knowing what we know now, it's going to be Indiana, Oregon. It's going to be Miami and either Georgia or Ole Miss. Who's in the national championship game and who wins it all?
Oh, well, right now, the way that Indiana played, I mean, that was just lights out football for them. Like you said, though, the team that played Iowa, they're still out there somewhere. But, sometimes we can't take any chances on that. I will take Oregon in the national championship, and I'm still sticking with my guns on Georgia. And I'm still sticking with my guns on Georgia to be the national champion.
Yeah, me too. By the way, Gunnar Stockton just threw a 25-yard pass down to the Ole Miss 25. So, but my phone's down to like 28%, so I'm cut in and out. So, so I agree with you, James. This is exactly what I said. So, we got 3 more food topics. We got plenty of time. So now we're going to do a new thing. I usually do Is It True or Not? But now we're going to do What If? All right, Chris, we're going to start with you. You're out in public, your hometown, whatever, at your, outside, eating outside of a Dairy Queen or something, eating ice cream or whatever, sitting on a bench, and somebody runs by you with a glue trap for a mouse with a mouse attached to it, sticks it to your face. What's the move? Chris already plotting how he's going to get out of murder.
That's a tricky one because I want to say I'm going to tackle him from behind and beat the shit out of him before I worry about getting this damn mouse off my face.
That little bastard's biting you and stuff? No.
But is that really going to be the case? Am I going to be fast enough to get him?
I know I ain't.
Probably not.
I run a 45-second 40.
I'm probably gonna sit there and try and get the mouse off and say a little prayer to karma.
Oh my God, Terry.
Now, in this scenario, is he coming from behind you to slap or kind of like a side swipe?
You don't. I mean, you don't see it. Just out of nowhere, bam, a rat stuck to your face.
All right. Well, I'll just say in the event, maybe I don't see it coming out of the side. If he hits me, I'm gonna try to react quickly, see if I can trip him up first. And if I can't, I mean, obviously at 300 pounds, I ain't catching nobody anytime soon. And I'm not going to try to run him over in my expedition because that's too damn nice of a car. So here's my advantage here. So as you guys know, I work at Goodfellow Air Force Base. That's an intelligence base. So I'm going to get all the security footage for Dairy Queen or said restaurant. We're going to take it. We're going to analyze this stuff. We're going to run the insert. We're going to get the name of this motherfucker. And I'm going to get his ass in the middle of the night.
So
I'll leave my little calling card, leave a little bag of burning shit on his front door. And when he comes out, I'll probably hit him in the ribs with the bat.
I got so you're gonna legally use government intelligence. Alrighty. So Terry's really crashing out today. James.
Oh man, as fast as he put that damn thing on me, I am jumping his ass, beating him until my arms are tired, and then curb stomping that ass. Have fun drinking through a straw for the rest of your life.
You know, I just out of nowhere, somebody slaps you, and now there's a mouse on your face, like biting you, trying to get off, and he takes you running. I don't think you're going to catch him immediately. I don't think.
I mean, my adrenaline would be flowing too high. I just would not even get, just like trying to kill two birds, one stone, trying to get the damn thing off and be like, "You son of a bitch! You get your ass back here!"
I will tell you what. I agree with the bottom two people here. I wouldn't be so cordial. I should be because I am a Christian and I die on this faith, but I don't like mice. I'm crashing the fuck out. Everybody around me is going to get it. They're going to have to come with the police and tase me. I'm punching everybody until the mouse is off my face. I am legit crashing out.
I mean, hell, if I have a rubber band in pocket, he's getting this shit multiple times to the back.
I forgot to add earlier. I also have a bunch of construction equipment keys. So once I take care of suspect, there's going to be with no digging permit required. I'm just going to dig a random hole with a backhoe or an excavator, maybe about 10 to 15 feet deep, so the bloodhounds can't sniff out the guy anytime soon.
Let's not get our show investigated by the FBI tonight.
So when I say karma, let me tell you a story that happened a while back in my life. Had an ex-wife. We had started dating again after divorce.
There's your first mistake.
Yes. She started cheating on me. And the new boyfriend decided he was going to jump me in a bar one night. I had no problem with him. I go in the bathroom. He comes in the bathroom on top of me. Broke my nose. Nothing I could do because by the time he hit me, he was already getting jumped by other people that had my back. Long story short, 2 weeks later, he goes out and purchases a handgun that he's going to come after me. And thought he was John Wayne and started twirling his handgun on his finger. Shot himself twice in the kidney. Today he's a vegetable. Karma, bitch.
That's a terrible story. Like, what are you doing here?
Karma, bitch.
Look, I was trying to give you props for taking the high road in this. But like, all right, we're gonna move on. No, I'm crashing the fuck out. Yeah, like I'm telling you, it's like everybody around me is going to get hit because as that little mouse is sitting there, like I don't like mice. I don't like them at all. So this motherfucker biting me and stuck to my face, and man, like they're gonna have to come take me. Get on the ground, like that's all I'm gonna do. And I'm still gonna be crashing out.
Hey, I got it though, so save any kind of investigation. I forgot to end my story with all due respect.
Yeah, that's not gonna help us.
I know.
Terry. So Georgia reclaims the lead, by the way. Terry is his name, FBI. Terry. He works for you.
Literally says it in his banner name.
So
if the FBI chases him on Facebook, in his chats, he's known as a free agent fan because he's looking for a new college football team.
That's right.
Nope.
So, you know how the game's played. One for row, Chris.
Taco Hell, Waffle House, KFC. Simple.
All right. James.
Yeah, give me Taco Bell, Waffle House, but for the bottom row, give me White Castle.
All righty. Terry.
Give me Jack in the Box, Waffle House, and White Castle.
All right. For me, I'm gonna. And Jack in the Box is hit and miss like a motherfucker. So is Taco Bell, though. I don't really like McDonald's. This was really hard for me because I'm probably not eating from any of those if it's my choice. But out of these, I'll just go with Taco Bell, I guess, because they got a couple things there I can manage through. In the middle one, I'm gonna go to Domino's here. I don't really like Waffle House. I'll be honest with you. I don't really like Domino's or In-N-Out either. But if I'm forced on one of these, Domino's. On the bottom one, I'm going to Wendy's, man. Wendy's is slept on. Their burgers are good. They've got fucking chili. They've got fucking Frosties. I'm rolling with Chili's on this one. But you know how this game's played, Chris.
So I'm going to pass on the Jack in the Box. And the whole title of this is Choose a Late Night Spot. And this is why I picked Waffle House. There's nothing, we're all adult men. We've all lived a little, well, maybe not Andrew, but we've all lived a little bit of a wild life at times.
He's the wildest one.
There's nothing better than going to a club and having a night out at the club and walking into the Waffle House at 3 a.m., half blitzed, and sitting there for 2 hours trying to eat your eggs and waffles. Man, that's elite right there.
Well, on top of that, if you're not seeing a fight in the kitchen of Waffle House, you're not at a Waffle House.
And the cook ain't got his cigarettes rolled up in his sleeve.
Look, I'm gonna tell you real quick before you finish your thought there. None of that sounds fun. Getting drunk at a club, getting blitzed, and sitting at a Waffle House for 2 hours trying to eat eggs and watching people fight. I'm gonna pass on all that shit. So
you get a night dinner and a show.
But on this, I'm thinking late night, right? Domino's closes at 10. They're not open late at night.
2 a.m., bro.
Not here, they don't.
They do here.
In-N-Out would be the place. I have to pass on a Domino's just because late night it's not open around here. Same thing with Wendy's. It closes at 10 here.
Just take the spot out of there. Wendy's closes at 2 a.m. here as well. So I guess it means different. Just take that part out and then just go from there. That was a little confusing.
But I'm going to have to take White Castle because it's the closest thing to Crystals. And that's another one. Late night spot. Had a few adult beverages. Going to get some Crystal burgers. You know the story. Got to get those gut bombs to get rid of the alcohol the next day.
Yeah, not me. James.
Yeah, so honestly, there's times where McDonald's is hit and miss. Sometimes the food is good, but other times, you'll be getting the food and it's still like lukewarm and whatever. On top of that, the fries are also back and forth, whether they're over salted, which is always the best, or they're just undersalted most of the time. So I'll eliminate McDonald's and give Jack in the Box a shot. In-N-Out, just because I've seen that place close pretty often, and the fries taste like straight up cardboard. The only way they taste good is if you get the animal fries. And then bottom row, KFC, because there's easily better chicken places that you can eat at.
Eliminating fried chicken's crazy talk.
Hey, I'm still going for fried chicken, but I'll go for like Jollibee, Popeyes.
Jollibee.
Oh yeah, goated.
Nah, Bojangles. But it'll be my turn in a minute. Go ahead, Terry.
All right, so I'm gonna use the approach that all these places were in Las Vegas and they're pretty much open 24 hours. So obviously, timing's not gonna be an issue. So, but the middle row, I'm gonna get rid of McDonald's just because I like the other two better. If it's a late night, and I'm going off of the fact that we're all blitzed. Chris, James, and Andrew's our DD. So Domino's, I'm getting rid of because I don't know if I'd want that pizza for a late night snack or eat spot. I think I can mess with the other two. Instead, like James said with the fries, you gotta get them in animal style,
yeah,
for them to be tolerable. The bottom one's a little tough as far as getting rid of one, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably get rid of KFC too, because I wouldn't want fried chicken as a late night spot. I'd rather have Wendy's, like the Baconator. I think that would soak up a lot of the alcohol that I know I've been consuming prior. So yeah, so I'm getting rid of McDonald's, Domino's, and KFC.
Alrighty. Yeah, a bunch of fucking crazy talk today. I'm going to get rid of Jack in the Box. It is more inconsistent than McDonald's is. If you order a Big Mac, it will taste like a Big Mac. It just may not be hot. Jack in the Box may taste like super ass, and it's just, you know what you're getting at McDonald's, but Jack in the Box, it's just not good. I don't
You
like
just
it.
order the tacos.
I don't even like them. Second row, I'm getting rid of In-N-Out Burger. I didn't enjoy it. We went, and I didn't like the burgers. I didn't like the fries, so I'm getting rid of that. On the bottom row, I'm getting rid of White Castle. Like, I'm not a big fan of cheeseburgers anyway. I've told y'all that a bunch of times, so this shouldn't come as a shock to you that I'm getting rid of that. I love fucking fried chicken. Bojangles is the supreme, man. Bojangles has this chicken sandwich. It's better than Chick-fil-A. Like, listen to what I'm telling you. Like, this chicken sandwich is the best. Hold on. Fried chicken and alcohol do not mix.
Hey, don't sleep on Churches too. That place is.
Yeah, man. Look, Church's hot sauce, man. That shit is really good, man. I like Church's. Church's is better than Popeyes too. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Especially
Hey, the more ghetto it is, the better.
like to get their poppers with the raspberry chipotle freaking dip that they had before.
I don't remember that, but I would certainly try it. I love fucking raspberry and chipotle. Alrighty, so let's see here. This one was really hard, but at the same time, I know what I would pick if that makes sense. Because I'll eat everything on this graphic except for one. Chris.
This ain't hard at all for me. Pizza and nachos hot dog.
That's fucking crazy talk. Yeah, so goddamn, right out the gate. Oh wait. We're not eliminating one. You're picking them to eat. I'm sorry. I got
Yeah.
confused there for a minute. No, my bad. I was like, for some reason, I thought we were eliminating. I'm like, he's eliminating fucking nachos at a fucking sporting game. Okay,
False start on Andrew. Back it up 5 seconds.
had me scarred for a minute. All right,
Unnecessary brain fart, 15 yards.
yeah, for real. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with pizza, pretzel, and popcorn.
No crazy talk there at all. There's really only one crazy, but when he said he was eliminating pizza and not anyway. Terry,
I'll go with pizza, pretzel, and a hot dog.
I can't go wrong with that. By the way, Georgia has scored again. It's 21-12. Exactly how I said it was going to go. But for me, I'm going to stick with the pizza because a good pizza is good. I'm going everything on the third row. I love so much. Like I really do. Like I'm assuming those are raw peanuts or maybe roasted. Either way, they're fucking good. But I'm going nachos on the second row. On the bottom row, I'm going hot dog as well. I love hot dogs, man, especially the way my wife makes them. She'll put like mayonnaise on the bottom of hot dog, and then she'll put chili on top of it and slaw on top of the chili, and then she'll drizzle a hot sauce over the slaw and put some ketchup on the side. That shit is so good, man.
That's not a hot dog. That's a fucking experience right there.
It's so good, man. Oh my god, it is the best hot dog I ever ate.
Like that is the ultimate foodgasm right there. If I've ever heard one for a hot dog.
You have to try it. The first time she made me that, I was like, God damn, that's a good hot dog. I love hot dogs though. Chris, you know how this game's played though.
So when I was a little kid, one of my favorite things to eat was a box of Cracker Jacks. But 9 times out of 10, the only reason I was eating the Cracker Jacks was to get the little prize out of it, right? Well, I'm going to a sporting event. I'm an adult. Yeah, Cracker Jacks are more for kids than they are for adults. Give me the garlic fries. I'm dropping the Cracker Jacks. On the second row, you know, the nachos, yeah, I'm keeping them because, you know, you have to have nachos at a sporting event. I go to the dirt track race. First thing I'm doing, I'm hitting the damn concession stand and getting me an order of nachos. First thing I'm doing. At a football game, they have barbecue nachos with queso cheese. Hell to the yeah, right? But it's not about what I'm keeping, it's what I'm throwing away. If I'm choosing between peanuts and soft pretzel, all day long, give me that soft, hot pretzel with the butter to dip it in. Oh my, I talk about wanting to lose weight. You send me to a sporting event, I'm getting fucking fat. I'm just telling you. And if I had
bread in every food category since we started the show, you ain't losing weight, Chris.
Hey, bread is the best, but
and on the bottom row, I'm not a big fan of popcorn. Give me the Dippin' Dots. Throw the popcorn away. If you want it, I'll give it to you.
Alrighty, James.
Yeah, I feel like this one's going to be pretty easy, but it's really the middle row that's going to be the toughest one because all three of those are what you would find at literally every ballpark in this country. But first row, I'm going to have to eliminate the garlic fries. I'm a big kid at heart. There's no easy way to explain that. I'll easily have Cracker Jacks. I still yet to find a stadium that would probably serve garlic fries. Middle row, yeah, this is where things get tough. But, man, you can't turn down good nachos, especially when you got the jalapenos on the side. Can't turn down a good soft pretzel. I'll eliminate the peanuts. And the bottom row, I'll probably eliminate the hot dog, mostly because it just comes wrapped in tin foil. And if you want a specialty dog, it's like $30, a freaking kidney. But, yeah, I mean, I'll take Dippin' Dots any day of the week, though.
Wow. Wow, crazy talk. Terry.
All right, so I always base this decision if I'm at a sporting event, it's pretty much a guarantee one of my hands is going to be occupied with a beer.
Mm-hmm.
So I want something that's going to be simple. I could just use the other hand with, and so keep in mind, beer for every row. So with that said, I'm getting rid of the Cracker Jack. Now the middle row was probably the toughest one out of this because they're all great, especially with beer. But I don't really want to deal with too much of a mess, and so I'm going to eliminate the peanuts to prevent any kind of slipping hazard. In case I get sticky pat in the face with a mouse at the sporting event, I don't want to be.
That's probably the one place that would happen too. That's probably the one place that would happen.
Yeah. So I'm getting rid of the peanuts, and I'll probably get rid of the Dippin' Dots because it's like maybe a third of the way in. It's like they're already melting quick, and plus I don't like Dippin' Dots with beer. So.
Alrighty. For me, I'm eliminating Cracker Jacks. That's the only thing on this graphic I want to eat. I don't like caramel popcorn. I'm just not a fan of it. That's just reality. Don't like it. The second row is the hardest. I agree with y'all, man. Like I love peanuts, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on peanuts on this one. Like you get a hot pretzel with mustard. I like it with mustard myself. Soft hot pretzel. And some matcha. I love peanuts, but they got to go. Bottom row, a Dippin' Dots is going to go for me. I agree with Terry. It just gets sloppy, and I don't know. It is inferior. I'll still eat it if offered, but like a good popcorn, I'm not talking about like caramel popcorn or that, but like movie theater popcorn is very fucking good. Like
kettle corn too, some of them.
Kettle corn's very fucking good. I'm getting rid of the Dippin' Dots here.
So on that bottom row with that hot dog, so I'm blessed, right? I go to Vanderbilt sporting events. We have a hot dog vendor in Nashville that sets up at Vanderbilt games. It's called Daddy's Dogs. Let me read this hot dog for you. It's called a Mac Daddy on their menu.
You just digging deeper. No,
it's a daddy dog topped with mac and cheese, some extra cheddar, and a barbecue sauce, and they call it a Mac Daddy dog. Oh my God. You guys are missing out if you ain't got a daddy's dog near you. That shit is elite.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty disgusting. Barbecue sauce on my hot dog. I love barbecue.
Let's do it mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese and barbecue sauce on it's just too much.
That's just one of the items on their menu. They got like the Seattle, it's topped with cream cheese and grilled onion and sriracha.
Yep, you lost Andrew again.
the New York dog topped with sauerkraut and spicy mustard. I mean,
that one I could do.
They got some good stuff there.
I like sauerkraut and spicy mustard. You'll get no crazy talk out of me. I love both of those things. But yeah, I'm not eating no fucking barbecue sauce on my hot dog. That's just not
with mac and cheese. And it's a cornbread bun.
So I had collards and cornbread and black eyed peas today. That shit was really good. But let's go ahead and move on. So don't read the top. It means nothing. I just didn't clip it. One per row.
Well, that's not fair. We've already done this one.
Damn, I was waiting to see if you caught up.
I thought you were getting James caught up.
So I didn't see they're actually different, but I put them there. I wanted to see if y'all could. James, you didn't get to do that one, did you?
Only 3 cereals. Oof.
Well, just one per row.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Top row, pretty easy. CTC. You can never beat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Middle row, I'm keeping Reese's Puff. And bottom row, give me Cocoa Puffs.
All right. Which 3 would you eliminate?
Regular Captain Crunch, because fuck that shit.
Fuck you.
Lucky Charms, because it's mostly that bland bullshit than it is the marshmallows. and fuck life.
Damn, that's some crazy ass talk.
Man, you that's crazy talk. Like that's just Captain Crunch, really?
I mean, if it was a different Captain Crunch, then it'd easily stay.
Doesn't matter. They're all goated.
Have you ever
The
tried
worst-
Captain Crunch?
Yeah. What was it? The bear? No, was it the berry one? It was the yellow box Captain Crunch.
Yeah, the berries.
So
That one is goated.
the worst cereal on this graphic is Apple Jacks.
The worst cereal on this graphic is Reese's Puffs. That
It was
Not even-
bottom two for sure for me. Reese's Puffs and Apple Jacks. Simple.
yeah, they're the bottom two on this graphic for me as well. With Reese's Puff being way under, because I will still eat Apple Jacks. I'm not eating no Reese's Puffs. I was so excited to try it when they came out because I love peanut butter. Man, I ate a bowl of that. I'm like, man, this shit's nasty as fuck. Like, what are we doing here? How do you fuck up a cereal with Reese's peanut butter in it? But they did it. Fucked it up real good too. So James, you didn't get to see this either too earlier.
Okay.
God,
Even the mom knew. It's like, congratulations, dumbass. You can't do a backflip, and now you got a metal spike in your foot.
that's exactly what I said. Those were my exact sentiments. I said earlier that mom's thinking in her head, he's always doing something fucking stupid.
If that was her kid standing next to her by the door, she's like, "Don't worry, you're gonna get all my inheritance. He's gonna die before me."
Man, could you? I mean, like, would you do something so stupid, James?
Hell no.
I mean, I don't want a metal spike in my foot.
No.
And even if I thought I was that good, there's still that probability, and I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Anytime I told my mom I wanted to do something dangerous, she played the psychological warfare card and was like, go ahead, do it.
Mhm.
Now I don't want to. I'll just stay inside and play video games. Damn straight you will.
Or if she's overly religious, she asks you, "Well, do you know where you're going if you die today?"
I will tell you, I'm sure y'all will believe this. I was a very bad kid. I've had my friend JD on here to confirm our debauchery. I remember one time, man, we were sitting there, and you ever do the thing where either you are on the side of a road and a car's coming last second, you both do this and act like you're pulling the string up? Have y'all ever done that? It's
You get shot where I was from.
so it's absolutely hilarious. Dude, I grew up in the fucking mountains in the South, bro. Like, you don't fuck with people at all. So, like, we were doing that to people, slam on brakes, and we'd run. We did it this one time. JD's on that side where the woods are, and I'm on this side where the houses are. And we did it. And this motherfucker swerved at JD. I mean, we were like 10, 11. I'm like, he just swerved at him. I was like, my God, he would rather take out a child than hit a rope across the road.
Yeah, big you on, baby girl.
Well, he's probably thinking if he hits the rope, he's going to take out two kids because you guys be holding on to the rope still. He's like, well, let's just take out one and be done with it.
No, you monster. That's not what he was trying
Boy,
to
another big you
bad
on.
behavior.
Metaphorically speaking.
That's crazy talk. But no, I know that Terry grew up around the same time I did. He's a little younger than me. Chris as well. He's a little older. But in those days, there were no cell phones. There were barely any security cameras, and there certainly wasn't any security cameras on the outside. They were all inside the businesses or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't. Let me tell you, I was in a car with a group of guys. Jeremy. I won't say his last name, but I should. But I like to do. So he had this Till GMC Jimmy. and it was like teal, like Coastal Carolina colors, exactly. And had some big ass rims on it, and we're out. And you guys are going to be like, man, Andrew was smart for once. So we're out. I'm probably 14 years old, and we're just all hanging out, having a good time, doing what teenagers do, riding around, whatever. So the kid on the other side, like, all right, so I'm behind Jeremy, he's driving, and the kid right here beside me goes, roll down the window and slow down. I'm like, oh, he's gonna throw up, man. Fuck this, man. He rolls down the window and slows down. So he pulls out the baseball bat and starts wailing on this mailbox. Like, he just destroyed the mailbox. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, dude, fucking chill. This is how we have fun. I'm like, just knock that shit off, man. Like, let's just go. So we leave. And then we come up to a fucking stop sign. Now, keep in mind, it's probably 11:30 at night. Not super late, but, late enough. So we pull up to the stop sign in this small city of Travelers Rest, right there in the neighborhood that I live in. But it was a big ass neighborhood. It stretched like a couple miles. So it's like kind of on the other side. Well, this dude gets out and just starts wailing on the stop sign with the bat. And I'm like, you know what? Just go ahead and take me home.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, what? I said, just take me home. So Jeremy's like, all right, man. So he yells out the window to the kid out there. He's like, hey, I'm going to take him home because we're in my neighborhood. He said, I'll be right back. You want to hop in or you want to continue to beat up the sign? And he's like, I'm going to stay here. I was like, all right. So he takes me home because I'm like, nothing good can come from this. So I go home. Enjoy my night, watch Scooby-Doo, whatever I did when I was 13 years old. And I think that was a Friday night. So Monday, we go back to school. I'm in high school, Travelers Rest High School. And so here comes Jeremy. But I noticed the kid that was hitting the stop sign was out, and the passenger in the car were both out of school that day. So I asked Jeremy, where they at? He said, man, you're not going to believe this. I was like, what? He said, we went back to go pick him up. And he was fighting the cops. So he said, so the passenger gets out and runs up to the cops to tell him, hey, he's our friend, he's okay. Well, the cop gets spooked and tackles him too. And so now, like, both of them. And so Jeremy said, I just parked my car, got out of the car, laid on the ground, and put my arms out like this. He said, that's exactly what I did. He said, because they were getting their ass beat. And he said, they come up to me and got me up and asked me what was going on. And he said, I told him, he said, kid was here beating the stop sign with the bat. We left him here. We were coming right back. He said, well, why did your friend jump out and try to get me? He said, I don't know. He said, I laid down on the ground. So the dude maintains to this day, he was going to tell him, hey, we know him. You don't have to fight him. But, Jamie said he couldn't hear. He said all he saw was the dude running at him. And then the cop, I guess, like catches him out of his peripheral. And that's not a good sign for you. When a cop is engaged in combat and he sees you running at him out of his peripheral, you're lucky you didn't get shot, to be honest with you. As a cop, that's about as scary a situation as you can get. Fighting with somebody and all of a sudden somebody's running at you. Like that. Nah, that's a good way to get killed.
So you talking about stories about riding around in cars when you're younger? We used to play baseball with mailboxes. Be driving down the road. If you knocked it off, it was a home run. If you just opened it, it was a base hit. If you missed, you're out. We'd play baseball riding around on these old back country roads. But once I became an adult and started driving myself, if you remember, the cars all had on the window, they had the little leads above the window.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I used to take bottle rockets and lay them up on that ledge and light them and shoot them off the front of the car. Yeah, that's never a good idea when you're sitting at a red light and there's a cop car, 2 cars in front of you, and it goes onto the cop car and goes off. Yeah, that's not a good thing to happen.
No. So the only thing I have close to that, Chris, we didn't do nothing crazy and the cop car went off, but we were riding we were going up to Helen, Georgia, my buddy Kenny and I, and he was driving, and so we're going. It's hard to explain. I mean, you guys don't know the road, so I'm not gonna get started. Anyway, we're heading up a road into the mountains of Georgia. That's where we're at. And I'm smoking a cigarette. We're well of age. We're like 24, 25. And my friend Kenny's like, hey, let me have the rest of that cigarette. So I hand it to him. Well, about that time, there's a state trooper right there looking, and all he sees is me passing him something with a flame because it's about 11 o'clock at night. And so I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, out of the car, they're gonna search us. Like, it was like, it's a fucking cigarette, dude, you know. But he never came after us. If he saw us, he either didn't care or was like, it is too late to be dealing with some assholes at night. I'm gonna let them ride on. But I sure did. I mean, it was a cigarette. I handed it to him, and as soon as he grabbed it like this, I looked over, state trooper, right? No, come on. But that's just, I have seen a Cops episode, just like you said. I love Wacky Races, by the way. You saw I put that on X the other day. That was one of my favorite cartoons.
Oh, yeah. No, so there's been a running joke with my mom and I, and one time I tell her, like, yo, I can do the Muttley laugh. She goes, no, you can't. Prove it. I'm like, so for Christmas, she got me this shirt because she was scrolling through Facebook. I'm just like, I can't fucking hate this. This is just too funny, too good, too awesome at the same time.
Man, I watched that cartoon a lot growing up. That was with Penelope Pitstop and all. Man, I fucking love Wacky Races. God, Dastardly and Muttley, man, that fucking shit was great. But no, I just, you know, that Wacky Ray, you talk about like stuff in the chart. I couldn't tell you how many nights as a kid, 8, 9 years old, I stayed up, especially summertime, didn't have no school, 3, 4 in the morning watching cartoons and random movies. You know, I grew up with cable, so you know, it was a little nicer. We had HBO, and so I got to watch all the movies. And as I got older, though, I can't sit still long enough to watch. I couldn't tell you last time I sat down and watched a whole movie without moving.
Did you have Cinemax too?
No, we did not have Cinemax. We just had HBO.
So you missed out as a teenager. Cinemax after midnight on weekends. Yeah,
Cinemax.
that was Cinemax. Yes,
Cinemax is what they called it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but HBO had real sex and all that too, man. I was
Yep.
like 9 years old, man, and that would come on. I'd be turning channels, and that would come on, and I'd be like, "Whoa!" You know, I'm 9 years old. I'm like, what's this? You know,
Go away.
I watched it, and then
What is it, the dog?
I didn't watch it long. I only
No,
watched
when he was watching HBO.
Oh,
I only watched it for about 5 minutes because I was like, man, you know, if I get caught watching this, like my parents will kill me. And so I told my dad the next day, even though I didn't like telling my dad anything, I didn't want to tell my mom this. I was like, hey, you know, I was turning my channels last night, and you know, some naked women came on HBO, and it was really weird. And then the next day, man, HBO would come on downstairs and in my parents' bedroom, but HBO wouldn't work in ours. I don't know how they did that in that era, but they did.
That's wild.
I think it was an extra cord.
I was in my 30s watching Real Sex one night and found out that you could take forms of certain pieces of anatomy and have them made into things. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Look, that stuff's crazy. That stuff's demonic. I stand on that. That stuff is demonic. It was easily accessible for a 9-year-old kid, and it's even worse for the 9-year-old kids today. And I hate that for them. But this isn't a moralistic, tirade we're about to go on. But you know, I just, you know, the mouse to the face. Like, I'm with James. I'm crashing out. Like 100. When I tell you, like, you're going to hear "get on the ground," taser, get on the ground. That's gonna happen before I stop that day. Like if a mouse is stuck to my face biting me, like, I'm not in my right mind in that moment.
Nah.
I'm just like this color right here. I'm seeing nothing but red, and I'm making sure you wake up breathing through a fucking tube.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would ever hurt anyone if I could help it. Like I just wouldn't. That's not who I am. But a mouse glued to my face and it's biting me,
Mhm.
like, I'm not held responsible for what happens in that moment. Like I'm just not.
Yeah.
Like that is a nightmare scenario. Like it's laughing, but you think about it in your head right now. Like if that really happened, that shit would be up, man. I'd be so pissed. Like I would probably see red, like you said. I probably really would, because that would be a real fucked up scenario, and I'd be really pissed.
I
But
mean, if
would
I
it
was
really-
lucky enough to grab them before they got away, yeah, I'm gonna crash out too. 'Cause- but if I can't, like I said, there will be plans done. But first, I'm gonna get that shit treated because you know a mouse or what? Who knows what fucking dirty shit that mouse has been in, and it's
Mhm.
biting you.
But-
Who knows what diseases you're gonna catch from that shit? So that's a whole nother thing.
Exactly. That's part of the trailer.
But here's my question: would it be really messed up in this day and age if somebody did that? Because we have humans today that'll sit on a freaking overpass and eat another human's face. I mean, a mouse to the face is, at least he's not eating another person's face, right?
Well,
the
also
person
keep in mind,
can.
10 years ago, we also had the Tide Pod Challenge.
I'm not saying that it would be unusual if it happened. I could 100% see something like that happen on the internet.
Right.
If it happened to you, you're just chilling. You're eating ice cream. All of a sudden, there's a fucking creature in your face biting you. No, that's not okay. That's
Mhm.
not okay.
I would have to remove the mouse first before any future damage. Get the mouse off first, and if I can still get the guy, I'll run after the guy with
But
the rest
how-
of this fucking sticky pad on my face.
So
But I
you're-
gotta get that mouse off in a hurry.
Terry, you're operating under the assumption that I'm going to be in my sound mind in that moment. That is the logical thing to do. I agree with you. Get the
Yeah.
mouse off so you don't get any further damage. That's where the guy went, and that's how you do it to make sure nothing crazy is happening.
Yeah.
In that moment, though, Terry, slap, bite, I'm all in for 2 seconds. I'm crashing out.
Like the literal second that it happens, I am running after that person faster than Usain Bolt.
Me too, man. I'm not.
Oh, you are not getting off that easy.
So I can't imagine a lot of scenarios in which I would be mad, but I think that's amongst the top of the things that would piss me off. Glue a mouse to my face and let it bite me? No.
Mhm.
That's just not okay. I
Mhm.
don't know what else to say.
It would be crazy.
It would be insane.
Well,
Like-
I'm hoping with my already natural oily skin due to my genetics, I'm hoping the sticky pad will just like kind of drip right off with the mouse.
Like, I swear to God, the after result of what I would do is I would literally go home and watch the TV show How to Get Away with Murder. Because that is the only thing that is acceptable if that happens.
So that brings up another question that I want to ask before we go. This will be our last topic. Chris, all right, let's just say you're a reasonably younger person. You're not in like your 70s or 80s or nothing, so you got a lot of life left if God's
Mhm.
willing, right? So do the rest of us. All right. So the question is, you make a mistake. Like a bad mistake, like something that the state's going to put you in jail the rest of your life kind of mistake.
Mhm.
All right. So now you're free at this moment because you've just done something so hasty that you're going to get life in prison. And you know that's going to happen. What's the next move? That's a tough situation to think about.
I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations is gone. But there may or may not have been a scenario where a person's lug nuts disappeared. And if caught doing so, would be an attempted murder charge. Or at least a aggravated assault charge at the very minimum.
I didn't ask for confession time. I said,
So So I'm just speaking from experience. You just lay low and mind your business.
He's already done it.
You just lay low and mind your business.
So lay low and mind your business. Alrighty. You know how today's technology is. Bold strategy, really. Terry.
Could you run the question by me again? I got thrown off by Chris's answer.
All right. So you've just made a mistake, and you know in your mind that this mistake, the state's going to put you in prison for life. So you're going to get life in prison for the mistake you just made. You're free in this moment because you just made the mistake. What do?
Well, I would honestly probably turn myself in. This is due to the fact that I don't want my actions to be put on somebody else. So I don't want to kind of like drag anybody down with me. Let's say I'm the only one who knows what I did, and obviously God. But like if I want, let's say, my wife and kid to be safe, I'm like, you know what, this is what happened. Take me. They had nothing to do with it. Because I mean, I could care less about myself. So, matter of speaking, I would be more concerned about, their safety, their health, and how their life's going to be. So, yeah, I would just turn myself in, I guess.
Alrighty. Yeah, very noble. By the way, Pete Golding having clock management issues at the end of the first half. If you read what's going on, Chris foresaw that coming. Actually, James.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much get all my ducks in a row because you only got a certain amount of time before the big day comes to where you're hauled off. Make sure my wife is good. And when the day comes, first day I'm getting in there, I'm establishing dominance quickly.
So I love y'all's responses. Like I do. I'm gonna tell you. So Chris is like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because most people get caught because they talk about it, right? Chris is like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, lay low, live life like normal. Terry's like, I'm going to turn myself in so we don't accidentally get anybody else in trouble and throw myself on the mercy. Or hurt, but you throw yourself on the mercy of the court. James pretty much has the same thing. I'm going to make sure my wife's okay, make as much money as I can real quick. And before you know, they come and get me. All noble sentiments.
I could see James being like Rocket, like, this here is my booty. You're going to get this booty. You got to go through me.
I'm going to do the same thing Groot did. Just, you want to fuck with me?
Well, I like how James and Terry accepted their fate. Chris is just hoping that the technology of today doesn't catch up with him. For me, I'm a believer, right? Like, I believe Jesus died on the cross and was rose from the dead. Like, I've made no bones about it. I wear it on my neck. I'm a believer. But I ain't fitting to spend the next 40 years in prison. I'm not. Like, that's not going to happen. I know they're going to catch me. Like, with the technology they have, I don't have the sentiment lay low and hope I don't get caught. Like, I see what you're saying, but I don't have a lot of hope in that. You watch these shows, man. I'm not talking about TV shows. I'm talking about the actual forensic shows that they do. All you had to do is sneeze one time and they got you. I mean, that's crazy. They're coming to get you. So I'm not accepting my fate like Terry and being noble. I'm not waiting for them to come get me and go to jail because they're coming to get me now, like James. I'm crashing out. Like, if we're gonna, I'm quoting Lord of the Rings here. If we are to have an end, let's make it the greatest end we could. I'm crashing out. I'm not going to prison. I'm just going to be honest. First of all, I'll never make that mistake, so y'all don't have to worry about it. But I'm not. There's no way I'm doing 40 years in prison. I'm not doing it. I will be dead before I go and spend 40 years in prison. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Hey, James is probably going to do it like Gerard Butler. He's going to wait there naked. And then they're like, sir, get some clothes on. He's like, my fat Irish ass, I'm going to put clothes on.
Literally. You want me? Come and get me.
that is some crazy thoughts though, man. That would really be mess with your mind. Like,
Hey, if I had to literally show my poop shoe to an old guy twice in my lifetime, guess what? If the cops come and get me, I'm making sure I am butt ass naked before they put me in cuffs.
they're coming to get you. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to get caught. Like,
Guess what? They're arresting a naked man.
see, that's not gonna happen to me. Like I'm not doing 40 years in a prison. I ain't got it in me. I like my freedom too much, to be honest with you. Like I just do. Like I couldn't wake up when somebody told me to, and eat when somebody told me to, and sit and stare at a wall. Like I'm not doing that. That's no kind of life. That's cruel and unusual. To be honest with you, prison is cruel and unusual. It really is. I'm not here. I'm not advocating for prison reform or nothing. Like that's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you, I'm not going there. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not going. It's not going to happen. I've been in jail, not prison. I've been in jail one night in my life. At 19 years old. I'm currently 44. I'm never going back to jail. That one night was enough to let me know that, you know what, the thug life may not be for you after all. So,
You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord.
alrighty. Final thoughts, Chris.
Final thoughts. Mentioned it earlier in the show that I personally have some news to share. After a lot of prodding from a lot of people, not just here on Villains Media Network, but across the spectrum of people I know, I will be launching a new podcast in 2026. The topics covered will be Vanderbilt athletics. No other schools, no other teams, just Vanderbilt. It's going to be all Vanderbilt news. The name of the podcast is Anchored Down Live. It'll air on the Villains Network, as well as the Golden Broom channels on Facebook and Twitter. I've already got the Facebook page built for it. Just waiting on the intro and outro videos to kick this thing off. Hopefully it'll be done by the end of the week. And that's my news that me and Andrew talked about that I wanted to share. If you're into watching learning about Vanderbilt athletics, give it a follow. Give me a follow. I'm going to do my best not to disappoint anyone with this thing.
I love it. Terry.
Well, I hope your outro video has Jay Cutler smoking a cigarette. There's no other perfect ending, but well, to all our viewers out there, Happy New Year. I hope this upcoming year is prosperous and healthy and a very loving year for all you guys. And shout out to all my former brothers and sisters serving overseas, not at a home base, but at a deployed location. Hopefully you guys will be back soon.
All right, James.
Yeah, so it looks like what was it, last night or some of the other college football playoff games, if Georgia keeps it up, looks like I'm ending on a 2-2 note. That's fine. You know, I'll take that as better than going winless. But tomorrow, special time, because I will be closing at work. It'll be around 10:30 Eastern time, of the most uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. A lot of great topics. And on top of that, to close out the show, normally we do NFL predictions, but we are going to be doing what our 2026 goals are going to be for the year.
I love it. I love it. So as always, my final thoughts dwell with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you all for watching Villains, the podcast, here only on the Villain Media Network. Appreciate it, all you guys. And as always, Matthew 24:13.